to the deepest secrets of different bills. Hey, don't condemn me, you need it, I got it listed here. You wanna make it, I'll show you just how to make it here. I got all the rarest bills, and I ain't done yet. Went from the finish to making bills like a prospect. Flow space and slashes to catching us with a law threat. You keep the medals cause the right one's coming up next. Only scratch the surface. Still they try to drag my name in dirt, they try to bring me down. See me winning, you ain't like me.
Yo, what's good, my nephews and nieces? This is your favorite uncle, Uncle Demi, and today I have another special banger for you, all right? Now listen, before we get too far in this video, you know exactly what you need to do. Make sure you drop a like, and let's get this video to at least 1,000 likes. That'll definitely push the video to the recommended. And furthermore, if you haven't done so already, make sure you subscribe. I'm by far the hardest working YouTuber in 2K community, and hopefully you can appreciate the 9 a.m. and the 5 p.m. daily uploads, and you can show that appreciation by dropping a like and subscribing, all right? Now, let's get straight into this video. So today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be talking about how you can make a two-way three-point playmaker, but the glitched version of it, which is going to allow you to get gold clamps on your guard build. So it's insane. So first thing we have to do, obviously, when you're making a glitch build, you can start this main menu. You want to go to features, go to settings, and then you want to make sure you get your units of measurement, and you want to get that to metric. Okay, so get that to metric. Then what you want to do is go to my career. You want to find the open slot. There we go here. Then you want to get here, make your build. What you're going to do, of course, you know, the rebirth version of it if you want. We want to go point guard. Doesn't matter if you're right or left-handed, of course. And then obviously you can pick whatever number you want, all right? So point guard is the position that you want to pick. Then what you want to do is get your height all the way down to 177, okay? So 177, and then you want to get your weight to 66, all right? And then you want to get your wingspan to 178, all right? So 178. So you need to make sure you're 177, 66, and 1.78, all right? And then body type, obviously, that doesn't matter, but we can go to fine, okay? And then here, again, this doesn't matter. We're just going to go ahead and we are going to, once I can get this thing going, max out everything, all right? So let's get this all maxed out. Like I said, none of this matters here. We just need to get it maxed out. All right, boom. All right. Then doesn't matter here. Just pick any type of takeovers and then get it over here. All right. So this build comes out 2-way threat, which is pretty dope. But what you want to do here then now is you want to go to edit build because you want to back out and then press circle again, press circle again, then come back to the features. And now we want to change it back to imperial. So we want to go back to the units of measurement. All right. And then you want to get that to imperial system. Okay. Once you get that to imperial system, go back to my career, go over to that slot, the empty slot again, go to that build here, but then you want to hit edit. So hit triangle to edit it. All right. And then now you come here back to point guard. All that stuff is still the same. Then here, what you want to do now with the height, what you want to do is you want to get, like, remember, once you move your height up, as you're going to see, all right, your wingspan is now going to be an inch below. So now keep in mind, 5'11", usually if you went 5'11" height, your wingspan would be 5'11". But now your wingspan is going to be an inch below, which is pretty dope. And then, but in this instance, now you can basically do whatever you want, right? But what I'm trying to get to is that 85 perimeter defense with this 6'5", right? So then now I'm going to get my weight, and I'm going to go to 169 pounds, and then I'm going to get my wingspan to 6'9", all right? But again, like I said, it's really your preference on how you want to go about this. There's numerous ways you can make this build, and of course you could be shorter and still have a lower wingspan. But for me, what I always try to do is go for defense on my builds. I don't really care about all the extra stuff. Defense is what really sets me apart and what gets me excited. So that's what I'm going with. But now what we can do here is this, okay? So there's so many different ways you can go about this, and I'm gonna show you one version. That's the 92 driving dunk with the 72 mid-range, driving layup. And then you wanna get your mid-range to a 73, all right? And then your three-point shot, you max that out, okay? So what happens is here, as you see, you're gonna still get really, really good shooting out of this build. You're gonna get the circus threes, of course, which is very important. Of course, you get the Hall of Fame sniper and that type of deal. Basically, this is all out. As you see in your finishing, you do get that gold posterizer, okay? So I'm gonna show you exactly what version I think that's pretty dope, and then we can mess around and show you other different versions, okay? We wanna get that pass accuracy to 85, because that's gonna give you the gold bullet passer. Then on your ball handle, all you want to do is go to 89. There's no other benefits to go higher than that because you only go to 90, so just go to 89. You could, I mean, not unless you want Hall of Fame space creator. As you see right here, you get Hall of Fame space creator for a 90 ball handle, but I don't think anybody really cares about that. And then your speed, you want to go 92 on your speed, max out your speed, okay? So again, the playmaking side is going to be pretty dope. But then now let's look at the defensive. So the defensive, now you can go ahead and get that 85 perimeter defense. As you know, the 85 perimeter defense will allow you to get the gold clamps. So this build is going to be able to have gold clips where other times you won't be able to have gold clamps on this build. I'm going all the way out to a 96 still also to get the Hall of Fame pickpocket. And then, of course, I'm going to get my block, and I'm getting my block to 57 because that's going to give me the bronze chase down badge, okay? So this is all I need in here. Now, with your speed, all you want to do is get your speed to 85. You don't need anything higher than that because, remember, speed is basically with you not having the ball. Like, you're literally just going to be, like, you know, running up and down the court, that type of deal. Speed with ball is what's critical. That's where you actually have the ball in your hand. So you have a 92 speed with the ball in your hand. This 85 speed here is irrelevant. You don't really need that. Now, acceleration, of course, max that out because that's going to be very important. You have to get your vert to an 80 because now, obviously, with that 80 vert, you're going to be able to get those elite contact dunks. And, of course, you will now get your 90 stamina, okay? So this is a very, very elite way of looking at this build. There's so many different ways you can go around about this. I know some people might not want to have a Hall of Fame pickpocket, so they can drop that all the way down until they just get gold, right? So that would be just the 86, okay? Now you have something to work with here. Again, you can, maybe you don't even want to have a high driving dunk with the contact dunks like that, or you want to get your layups higher, or you want to get your mid-range higher, okay? Maybe you want to go ahead and get your mid-range up until you get, let me see, 86? No, is it, which one's that? 84 to give you the difficult shots on gold, right? And then you can use that remaining on your 92 for your free throw, okay? Because if you want to be a pro-am player or you're a rec player. So there's different ways that you can go about this. Maybe you want to get that elite driving dunk. Maybe you just want to get the basics, right? The 84. Or you want to get your layups up higher until you can get, of course, to me, which is going to be huge, is to get to that 86. And that's going to give you the Giant Slayer on gold, which is going to be very important for a build like this, okay? So now you can go here, 84, we'll give you pro contact dunks, 86 to make sure you get that good layup, and then, of course, you have some more to play with here. Maybe you want to go, I still want to go 86 here on that, but maybe you want to go, I mean, listen, guys, you can play around with this so much to get what you want out of it. I mean, there's no right or wrong answer here. I'm just going to show y'all what I'm thinking, but you can still go back to the original version, and that's just going to give you the name of the two-way three-point playmaker. So I'm gonna go ahead and go that route real quick. Oops. Let's go here. Let's go back to this. Let me get this down to 43. All right. And I'll make sure I got this all correct. 85, 89, 92. Let's get this back to 96, which is gonna be insane. Boom. All right. So then this is, again, you have 18, 25, 31, 20. This is going to be a really good build because you're going to still be able to ISO with this build and do what you got to do on offensively, but now defensively, you have enough badges and builds to be able to take care of, you know, not worrying about having a lockdown your team. You can guard them yourself, okay? Of course, here, easy blow-bys in limitless range threes is always going to be my go-to on this. And then here you have it, my nephews and nieces. You have the two-way three-point playmaker, which is a glitch version. This actually has defense in it, like the gold badges in it, so it's pretty dope. And then, of course, here what you want to do, we're going to go ahead now, we're going to test this build out real quick and just go over a couple things. Obviously, we don't have to really go much on, I mean, it's really your preference and all this stuff, but, you know, limitless takeoff and posterizer are definitely going to be the main ones here. And then, of course, go ahead and get the bronze acrobat, fearless finisher, and giant slayer. You can go ahead and get your silver slithery finisher. You definitely want to make sure you get unstrippable. We can do that, and then maybe can we go higher? Anything else here? No. So we got one left over. Maybe we can just go ahead and put that on putback boss, I guess. Okay. Shooting, there's a lot. Everybody knows we're going shooting, man, but I'm not going through on that. Really, the big ones here is just defense that I want to go over because now you can get that clamps, and of course you get that Hall of Fame pickpocket, and then of course you got pick dodger. So now just off that you have gold clamps, gold pick dodger, Hall of Fame pickpocket. You're really sitting good. Then you can get that chase down on bronze. You are 6'3", you're not small. You can get that Intimidator on bronze also. And then, of course, now you can go ahead, look at getting Interceptor on gold. And look at this build. Defensively, you're Gucci. Like, you're Gucci. Like, there's not anything else you can complain about. Like, you're literally going to be a one-man wrecking crew. I know some people, if you're not playing against a lot of pick and roll, I would definitely say go ahead and go ankle braces. But there's so many beautiful things about this glitch build, man. So there you have it, my nephews and nieces. This is the glitch two-way three-point playmaker build. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, just make sure you drop a like, you subscribe to the channel. And as usual, your favorite old head, Uncle Demi, I'll be back really, really soon. And you know, when I say I'll be back soon on the banger, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm talking about tomorrow, man. I'm out.